So let's start from the beginning. Recently, Jake Paul made some alleged comments about Mike Tyson that didn't sit well with the boxing legend. It wasn't just a passing remark. Jake's words were perceived as deeply disrespectful. He made jokes about Tyson's age, questioned his legacy, and overall came off as dismissive of Tyson's incredible contributions to the sport of boxing.
You think that Mike Tyson, I think, well, how old, 58? You think that Mike Tyson couldn't beat Tommy Fury's right now? You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And so...
So what do you do, Mike?
Mike said lately, stop eating raw meat, all the prepared foods, taking the fight as serious as you can. How does that make you feel as a guy across the ring?
As he should. I mean, why is he boasting about stopping smoking? This is professional fighting. It's a pro fight. So whoop de fucking do, Mike. Congrats, you stopped smoking. That's what you should be doing. You're focused. You're telling the world that. Yeah, you should, because I'm coming for you, and you have a lot to deal with in front of you.
I don't maybe know if Mike is underestimating me or not. I don't think he is necessarily. I think the rest of the world is.
That's true.
Like, just based off of the comments and like literally 100,000 comment posts where it's like Jake is getting fucking cremated if he loses. If Mike loses, it's rigged.
People tell me in person. Yeah. I have to go back. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? My brother's gonna kick his ass.
People come up to me and like kind of ease into the conversation, like, oh, like, have you seen those like videos? He's
I still believe you though. My dad said he think you got it.
Sick.
Valid.
Well, at least there's like 30 or 40 people that believe I'm gonna win. And Jasper's dad. Let's go.
The response from fans and the boxing community was swift and unforgiving. Tyson, a man who commands immense respect both in and out of the ring, found himself the subject of Jake Paul's ridicule, and people were not happy about it. Social media was ablaze with criticism of Jake Paul. Fans of Tyson and boxing enthusiasts alike were quick to defend the legendary fighter. The backlash was intense, with many calling out Jake for his lack of respect and demanding he apologize.
And the last guy that he just fought at cruiserweight, I think you said the other day, he was like the 19th ranked guy. He looked like a potato sack.
He was inactive for I don't know how long, years.
Yeah, that guy looked like he,
It's the same,
pulled
almost
him out
the
of the
same
neighborhood pub.
I heard he's fighting Clint Eastwood next. Jake Paul versus Clint Eastwood. Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, Tyson has the technique on him. He has footwork on him. If you watch Tyson's exhibition with Roy Jones, he still got it. He still could slip jabs. He still could close distance. His body shots were
I watched
nasty.
it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So-
he looked really good in that. He looked way better than Roy Jones did.
Yeah.
And he was older. He was, 54 at the time. I think it was 4 years ago, 2020, the pandemic year.
Yeah. To me, the only
The
advantage
scamdemic.
Jake has is the age, but
Yeah, he's got age over him.
this is a different level.
Initially, Jake Paul seemed unfazed by the criticism. He's built a career on controversy and probably thought this was just another storm he could weather.
Jake Paul has disrespected Mike Tyson, and now he wants to kill him. Tyson got his famous face tattoo in 2003 before his fight against Clifford Etienne. After becoming a Muslim, he deeply regretted the tattoo and got it removed due to it being prohibited in Islam. This is when Jake took it too far and got a replica tattoo, the same one Mike was so ashamed of, and posted a video insulting Tyson. This was only the start to Mike's anger. Jake took this a step further by recording himself biting a fake ear before revealing a black man with a portion of his ear bitten off. This was a reference to Tyson's infamous ear-biting event involving Evander Holyfield in 1997. Despite the light-hearted nature of the taunt, Tyson's ear-biting incident remains one of the most notorious moments in boxing history. And instead of this scaring Jake, he is using this as a way to make fun of Tyson and get into his head. Jake's goal is to make Tyson so angry that he loses composure. However, I think an angry Tyson is the most dangerous version.
Keep booing, I keep doing.
Listen, I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him.
Yeah, come on, Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Hey, I hope y'all keep that same energy when I knock this old man the out.
Mike Tyson is risking serious injury against a powerful 27-year-old who is in his prime. What do you say to that?
I don't know if he's in his prime, he's fat. He should be lean and mean, he's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat. I thought, did you start training already?
This question is for Jake. Obviously, Mike is one of the biggest hitters that the heavyweight division has ever seen. I just want to know, when you're thinking about his power, he looks very ferocious on Instagram, especially still. Do you feel like you'll be able to take Mike Tyson's power at this stage?
I know I will be able to. I'm a natural born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm gonna show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's gonna be tough. I know I'm gonna have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared, and that's what true bravery is.
Mike, can he take the power, Mike?
Excuse me?
Can Jake take your power?
We're gonna see, huh?
Do you believe that I will actually beat Mike Tyson?
Yes.
What the f?
Do you believe you'll actually beat Mike Tyson?
Yeah. I'm not hooked up to the lie detector.
Well, fuck, hook his ass up. Okay.
All right, Jake Paul.
Do you really think that you're gonna beat Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm
However, as the negative responses kept pouring in, it became clear that this wasn't something he could just brush off. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Jake allegedly decided to issue a public apology.
I do value Mike's health first and foremost. Love that guy. I have so much respect for him, and I want Mike to be healthy. And he says he still is gonna knock me out, and I bought myself some time. So Mike is still talking shit over there. But Mike, if you want to do this, like you said, behind closed doors, behind the scenes, you've said you want to do this in Q4. You just need a little bit of time. So I'm ready whenever you are. This is too big of an opportunity.
He's not gonna win. Look at, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How you gonna knock me out? Anderson Silva, he didn't knock those little guys. How you gonna knock me out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
I always tell people, just forget that Jake Paul is a YouTube guy and watch him box.
Yeah.
The kid can fight, 100%. And that Tommy Fury fight really showed that.
He doesn't, I'll tell you what, the one thing he doesn't want to do is fight Mike.
No.
He wants to fight Mike, I think.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't give a he's 55. That's still Mike Tyson.
Mike's in good shape, too.
Oh, my God.
Mike trains every day.
He trains with Rafael Cordero, who's a legend in MMA. He runs King's Mixed Martial Arts. And Rafael is a world-renowned trainer. When you see him holding the mitts for Tyson, and Tyson smashing the mitts, like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul's on the other side of the ring and he sees Mike Tyson just fucking bobbing and weaving, he's going to have a recognition.
Yeah.
He's going to look over and go, oh my God, that's really Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Well, internet sensation Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson. Now, to be fair, Jake's had a lot of fights against impressive fighters, but his forte is usually to fight him a bit outside their prime, and, well, Tyson is 57. Having said that, I'm willing to bet that if Jake bothers to ask any of the people that ever fought Mike before him the best way to take out Tyson, they'd probably advise with a bat, preferably while he's sleeping.
Listen, if Mike Tyson hits anybody, don't care if he's 90, he's going to knock him out cold, isn't he? It's I am Mike Tyson. He's the baddest man on the planet, you know. And Jake Paul's obviously, he's very experienced now. He's had a lot of tough fights. He's had a lot of good fights. So, and he's probably a quarter of the man's age. But obviously, I have to back Mike Tyson. I'm named after the legend, and I back him.
Fair
As
enough.
he always backs me. I'm backing Mike for the knockout. Come on, Mike!
Yes.
What's happening? This your boy Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, about the Jake Paul Tyson fight. The Jake Paul Tyson fight, you know, it's not an exhibition. I heard it's been upgraded to a fight. If it's a fight, it's very intriguing how it may turn out, because Jake Paul has gotten a lot better with his boxing over the days. But Mike Tyson, even at 57, 58, however old he is, he's still Mike Tyson. When I boxed him in 21, he still punched like Mike Tyson. If he hits anybody square on the chin, it's going to be problematic. I don't care who it is. So I like Jake Paul. He's a good guy. I think he's doing good with his boxing stuff. I think it's a great promotional situation for him and Mike. They should do really good numbers, especially having it upgraded to a real fight. But if Mike comes out and beats Mike like Mike normally does, it'll be pretty tough for Jake. Now, if Jake can stay away from him about 4 or 5 rounds, then Jake has a chance. But you got to do a lot of maneuvering to stay away from him. So yeah, that's my take. Thank you.
Tyson's reaction to Jake's apology was anything but forgiving. Apparently, sources close to Tyson say that he saw Jake's apology as a tactical move rather than a genuine expression of regret. Tyson felt that Jake was only apologizing because he was facing significant backlash and not because he truly understood the disrespect he had shown. Tyson, known for his fierce pride and principles, wasn't ready to let Jake off the hook so easily. Within the boxing community, there was a lot of support for Tyson. Many felt that younger fighters, especially those coming from non-traditional backgrounds like YouTube, needed to show more respect to the legends of the sport.
I mean, how old is Mike Tyson, 60?
57.
57. Jake Paul, you are a disgrace of a man. You are the epitome of weakness. You are the scum of the earth. The fact that you even have a platform or anything of that nature is a slight on society. You truly make me disgusted. And if I ever encounter you in real life, I hope that I just don't lose my shit and go to prison.
What about Conor McGregor? Is he going to be fighting in 2024? What's the holdup you think there?
I don't know, man. Do we really care about Conor McGregor these days? I mean, he's a juiced out, roided out guy. I mean, do we still care about Conor McGregor? Is he still a name in the UFC? Dude, go retire on a yacht. Be done with you.
This incident was seen as a teachable moment, a reminder that respect and humility are essential in boxing. Others, however, felt that Jakey's apology should be taken at face value. They argued that everyone makes mistakes and that Tyson, as a respected elder in the sport, could use this opportunity to mentor Jake rather than hold a grudge. This split in opinion highlighted the complexity of the situation and the various ways it could be interpreted. For Jake Paul, this situation was a major turning point. He's known for his brash persona, but this incident showed him the potential consequences of his actions. The backlash he faced was a stark reminder that there are lines that even he shouldn't cross. Moving forward, Jake has to decide how he wants to be perceived. Will he continue with his controversial antics, or will he show growth and maturity? His next steps will be crucial in determining his future in the sport and his relationship with the boxing community.
Mike Tyson coming out to fight Jake Paul.
I don't like it.
Is it because of the...
Jay, I look at Mike as like, I look at him different in a way of my era. Like people looked at Ali. And I looked at Ali different too, but not too many people. Marvin Hagler, Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't like it. I think it's become more of a sideshow with some sweat, maybe some blood, if we're lucky. I won't watch it. I can watch two turtles race and be more excited.
Is it because of the advanced age of Mike Tyson and the youth of Jake Paul? Just a mismatch, or?
It's because how I look at Mike Tyson. And I shared not only the ring with Mike Tyson a few times, but the era, right? A little tip of the era. I just think it degrades him. And you got someone to cover up, like, so you're getting $100 million, getting $200 million. Please. Okay.
For Mike Tyson, this incident reinforced his role as a guardian of boxing's traditions and respect. His stern reaction sent a clear message. Disrespect will not be tolerated, no matter who you are. Tyson's stance is a reminder of the values that the sport of boxing holds dear. The public's reaction was intense and varied. Fans were divided between those who felt Jake deserved Tyson's wrath and those who believed in second chances. This incident sparked widespread debate about respect, redemption, and the behavior of public figures. As the dust begins to settle, everyone is watching to see what will happen next.
Why this intrigued you, why you ultimately said yes to a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, He's the new up-and-coming guy in the scene, and I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
And so there has been a lot of talk about your age and the age difference between you two. What do you say to the critics? What do you say to the detractors? What do you say to the people who are saying, quite, frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28?
Well, I'm beautiful.
That's good enough for us. You do look to be in great shape. How is the training camp going? Because we see the 30-second clips with Rafael Cordero and your whole team, but could you give us a little more insight into how things are going?
I'm doing great, but my body is shit right now. I'm sore. I'm really sore.
I think you're playing possum.
No, I wish.
How hard was it to put this fight together, to get him to agree to fight you? It sounds like he was game from the jump, but how hard was it?
Yeah, no, he was game. I think he's always wanted to do this. This has been a long time coming. We've been calling each other out for years, and we finally got to make it happen on Netflix, the biggest platform in the world, and things just keep on getting bigger and better. The co-main event, I mean, this is quite literally history that we're looking at right here, and Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war, and so I respect that. I respect them for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put an end to me.
Is that the goal here? Are you trying to put an end to Jake Paul?
Well, no, I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, he has to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be.
The sentiment seems to be that, Jake. Every person that I speak to who's around kind of my age says, I hope Mike Tyson, for lack of a better word, beats you the hell up, right? I mean, just like completely ends your boxing career. Do you sense that sentiment from the public as well?
For sure, I think it's 50-50, I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, see me as an arrogant, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world, and I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me and want to see me and Mike.
Will Tyson eventually forgive Jake? Will Jake show a new level of respect and maturity in his future endeavors? The situation is still developing, and it's clear that this story is far from over. This whole saga between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is a fascinating look at the intersection of new media and traditional sports. It's a reminder of the importance of respect and the consequences of one's actions, especially in the public eye. The way this plays out will have significant implications for both individuals and the broader boxing community.
How did you feel about the clips I just shared? I think this is something that is definitely attracting the attention of people, and all of the clips were intriguing, along with my commentary. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe for more thrilling updates.